Thailand is going to polls on May 14th. As it gears up for the general elections, Thailand finds itself at a pivotal moment. A clash pitching military generals clinging to power against a younger opposition movement calling for change. So who are the main players of this election? On one side is Prime Minister Prayut, who first came to power in a 2014 coup. He's running for the newly created United Thai Nation Party, while his former ally Pravit Wongsuwan heads the army-backed Palang Pracharat. Opposing them are the Pheu Party. It's fielding 3 PM candidates led by Paetongtarn Shinawatra, the daughter of exiled former leader and billionaire Thaksin Shinawatra.
In the 2019 election, no matter how people voted, it's quite certain that General Prayut will be the prime minister. That seems like there's no other way around. But this time, this uncertainty is overwhelmingly, and it's very possible that General Prayut might be sidelined.
So how do the elections work? Roughly 52 million citizens are eligible to cast votes. There are 500 seats for MPs in Thailand's lower house. 400 are chosen directly by voters for constituency seats. 100 are elected by proportional representation. Voters have 2 ballots, one for a local constituency representative and the other for their preferred party on a national level. So how is a leader chosen? Parties winning more than 25 seats can nominate their PM candidate. Parties can strike deals between them to back certain candidates. The current setup was put in place under a military-scripted 2017 constitution. It favors establishment or army-approved candidates. It effectively means they need muster only 126 seats in the lower house. What that boils down to is coalitions. Pheu Thai has a big lead in opinion polls, as it did in previous elections. But if it doesn't get a landslide victory, Pheu Thai must find allies. Which brings us to the question, could there be another coup? Since 1932, the kingdom has had 12 successful coups. The last one was in 2014 under Prayut. Both the 2006 and 2014 coups were preceded by Pheu Thai victories. If Pheu Thai wins a majority, there are fears that the army may intervene again. But the army itself has ruled out a coup, adding that there would be no return to military rule.
I don't think Thailand can afford to be another Myanmar in this region, right? The whole world is watching this election, right? And the military now is not that influential.
Email exchanges from inside the BBC, they talk about the risk of violating Indian laws. It's easier to rake up the freedom of speech debate, but does it give anyone a free pass to knowingly violate the law? America supports India because it needs India's support in return. And India is working with the US because it suits India's interests. This is how geopolitics works. Last night, he diffused a crisis with his defense minister. But today, Netanyahu was confronted with a new problem. His cabinet seems to have rebelled against him. The UK is looking at the Indian subcontinent to fill its coffers. That India seems to be negotiating from a position of power, like a partner and not a former colony.